So, has anybody figured out how that happens? Is the fog just kind of spontaneously creating magic items?
Yeah, I just really went there and I happened to find a bag of holding just lying there on the floor, and I came here, sold it, made a bunch of money. Happy days.
Nice.
So it sounds like it just generates it.
That's
a lousy assumption. We should figure out why shit is turning out in the fog, because I really doubt with monsters anybody's going out to the fog and planting those items there.
Yeah. They send parties to go look for them, but as I said, it's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't know why they appear, how they appear, what's deeper into the fog, etc.
Right, so where are the magic items coming from? Because...
Oh, look, before we forget, what the hell did the translator say?
Oh, right. No problem. He takes the book, he sits down, he uses some of the paper and inks that you guys brought, which probably is why you made no money, and he attempts his translation role. He's pretty good at his job, bit better than do it as a living. He writes a bunch of shit down, and he gives it to you, and it's all in French, and he goes, "Je suis," and he heads off.
Hey, what's that enormous penis letter mean?
No problem. Freddie looks at it, and it's called, it's...
That was worth the money.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody
I'll make a French roll, fail. Gotta build up that French. Okay. This has gone well.
Well,
I think we should go kill some monsters.
Tout le monde fiat caca.
Yeah, everybody poops that.
Tout le monde.
Tout le monde fait caca.
Fait caca.
Okay. Well,
Le monde.
Tyrone
Don't even bother putting the D on it. Oh, actually, there's an E after that, so yes, you did put the D on it. Okay.
Tyrone does have the ring, so whenever you have time, we can go back and get it.
Make a note that you have a French copy of Everybody Poops, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll find that out later.
I'll make a note of that right now. Yeah.
I can see you giving it
It's a
to
very
French
valuable
speaker.
book.
All right, it could end up being It could end up being a whole plot thing in the future. We just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's probably getting close to evening. We probably need to find a place to stay for the night.
Yeah.
Okay, some lodging, yeah.
No problem. You're wanting to go for the cheaper stuff, I'm guessing?
Yeah, the ones down below.
All right. You remember how much it was last time, so I didn't have to look it up?
I didn't look through my recording.
You didn't look through your recording?
I was going to do it over the week. I didn't know we were coming here today.
Oh my God, you review your recordings?
I made notes.
Damn, you are into this.
I make notes like, visit hour 50 to hear this. And
I'll find out real quick. Give me a second here. Let's see. Swords that they sell here are 1 Sir on each. That may be of interest.
Holy crap, it's an expensive sword.
Yeah, Smith Goods.
We need to sell swords. We'd be rich.
Well,
they're a little hard to transport.
Well, not if you got a Kinley, but I mean,
We have the power of interdimensional travel.
That's true too. Something to keep in mind though is that you don't buy a sword every day. I mean, you can only sell so many swords in ever so long because people don't like buying a sword is a pretty big deal. Let's see. No, that's for real estate. You don't want to buy a house, or do you?
It was like 200 room for a house or something. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
A little expensive.
Yeah.
Well, it did give you an opportunity to try to double down on your money, but with Kinley's bargaining lately, I don't know if I recommend it.
No, I would have done it if we had a bunch of money, but
It's just shitty rolls.
It happens. Oh yeah. Well, you're
one of us has a lot of money, right? Is that Glenn? Does Glenn have a bunch of money?
yeah. Glenn,
he used to.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know if he still does or not, but yeah.
Hotel, nothing special. For all of you, you can get like your own kind of big room. You're all sleeping in the same room for a carve.
Okay. I'll let Rock cover that since I covered the other stuff.
Okay. Covered.
Cool.
Groovy.
Okay. Once we're in the room and settled in and stuff, I'm gonna give. Oh, Ty, did you leave your ring in the doghouse? Do you want me to go grab it for you? And come back?
Well, yeah, it was. It was with you, wasn't it?
No, the decoder ring, not the.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I could do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll get some food and water for us as well.
Yeah.
While I'm there. So I'm gonna give Kinley my chump and call me back when I'm ready.
I think I still got one of you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh, perfect.
Everybody produces trumps of you. Apparently, they keep him in order to like stare at longingly when you're not around.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll
You notice some blue stains on your trump with mine?
Oh.
Don't ruin it. Come on. What am I, a factory? Well.
Yes.
Pretty much.
All right. So, do you need me to grab anything else while I'm over there?
Not that I can think of.
Some really shitty rope might be nice. You can try and sell that.
Honestly, if he even did something like buy 5 swords, if you managed to find buyers and shit, then you'd have a lot more money than you do now.
Okay, while I'm there, I'll have a quick peek, see how much swords cost. If it's reasonable enough.
Everything's closed. It's nighttime. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Where you want to get the swords, Freddy, is Bleakmere.
All right. Ooh.
You have lots of Bleakmere money.
Russ, take 2 cards, please. You horrible little man.
All right. Yeah, I'll go. I'll jump over to my doghouse, grab the decoder ring.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. And grab some food and water.
Wow, you almost broke your fucking doghouse trump. All right, cut 2. He shows up with food and water, which is great because you guys are really thirsty. But he brought a lot of fucking water. You guys are eating and stuff. No problem. You use your decoder ring. No roll required, Matt. It just works. And give me I'm going to go for an evidence analysis roll because you're kind of like trying. They don't have like this is a summary of the book, so you're piecing this together based on like the little bits or just on one page and shit like that. Yeah. Okay. The book itself is how to make a temporary gate to somewhere called the Cursed Pagoda. It takes the sacrifice of a sentient creature plus chanting and correct Ozo to open a rift between worlds that allows you to ride upon the unholy fog to go, and you're supposed to go directly toward a green glow, lest you be lost forever in the fog between worlds.
Holy shit.
I'm glad they didn't translate it.
Wow.
There is the altar thing that they've made could be easily mistaken for a toilet, hence the possible confusion.
Did you get the swords from Bleakmere?
Yeah.
It's night time.
Yes.
In Bleakmere?
Everywhere.
Everywhere? Is that how that works?
Everywhere.
I've never actually tried that. So
everywhere we've been to, the day-night cycle seems to be in sync.
Okay.
I'm gonna pocket the book again. So it's,
I got a disguise plus 20 that Kinley may want.
Kinley's working on trying to fucking use his prison
Oh, yeah,
wallet
I
on a book right now. It's just
Suck.
not working.
Push harder.
Okay.
Get that book
It
right
just
in there.
shows him sitting on it.
Yay!
I need to do that as well, actually.
Not
I
good
need to
enough.
pocket my...
Somebody pounds on the wall and yells something in French at you.
Mad.
There's more talk in French.
There we go, okay. I put a trump in my pocket.
No problem. There's a knock at your door.
I make snoring noises.
There's a repeated knock at the door.
I put away all the food items and everything.
You throw a big blanket over it. It's easy and quick.
I open the door. Oui?
It's the innkeeper. He goes, blah, 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 blah. And then he shows you, it looks like a cricket bat. Blah, he says. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, yeah, this is another chance to try and
Freddie, he
still
says,
on.
I want to have sex with you and use this on your soft bottom until I am satisfied.
I tried to say something, but I say, baguette, baguette, and close the door.
You hear him go away.
Okay, so I have a disguise plus 20. Do we think we're going to use that? Does anybody want it? Because I'm about to toss it.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, tossed.
I'm pretty good on disguise.
I know you are.
I was going to say, once you learn shapeshifting, disguise really starts taking more of a back seat unless you want to become like a bunny rabbit or, well, even then, I don't know.
So Roll20 hates you today, Freddie, because I tried to put it on the discard pile, and every time I tried, it wouldn't discard. It only discarded over there on the right.
Cool.
You're a liar, and I don't believe you, but...
Nice.
I tried my best. That's the red discard pile.
I'm moving it.
Being mean to Freddie, so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, man. No, I'm actually the same way. I'm just not quite OCD enough to actually move them.
Right. Yeah, it just
very
annoys you slightly, but it doesn't get moved. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the plan for tomorrow?
By the way, just so you guys know, thought I'd mention this. The big weapon of choice in this zone for most of the people seems to be the spear. The spear is in. All the guards have spears. The heads of them, actually, everybody can give me either metallurgy or spear rolls or something like that to try to figure out stuff about the heads.
I have metallurgy.
Okay. So,
Excellent. Metal crafting.
geology?
Yeah.
Not geology. Yeah, okay.
It's an unfamiliar metal. Kinley, you're thinking that the heads of the spears don't look all that great. Now they're using some sort of wood-like substance for them, but you're thinking that if like spearheads are fairly transportable. It's like getting a bunch of daggers and shit, and then you could just sell those if you were to make them out of some sort of decent metal. Although iron would be a very foreign metal. All theirs are probably made out of zeet or something.
Fun enough, once we got here and I saw the setup, I thought maybe we should shift more into the trading of items of war for the reasons that obviously they are at war with these reptiles and good weapons. They probably will go for a premium. So we can source a shitload of those from somewhere else and bring them across. That might be a way for us to make money.
Yeah, so do you want to get swords from Dickmere? Because that's probably an inexpensive way to
I can do that.
give trading another shot and double down on that.
I can do that in the morning, easily enough.
I was going to say that, well, actually, Freddie, I don't recommend you do it because you
Yes,
will,
I know.
yeah. But plus bargaining comes in. Well, no, it comes in on this end. The other end, you just throw money at it and the problem goes away. But as far as if you wanted to, you could sell fewer swords or more spearheads if you can convince people, hey, no, this unfamiliar alien metal is good. If you can, that's one of your big fucking hurdles, and hence the reason for the bargain roll. Plus, there's only a limited number you could sell of it, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Well, as long as it
Especially
doesn't-
swords, but spearheads we could sell pretty good.
As long as it doesn't
Maybe.
backfire, I could do a demonstration with it, because with my strength, it would make it seem like I could be like, look how easy for me to just chop through this whole pig.
Look, it slices through the tomato, and then it cuts this barrel.
The only problem is if I go too much for my strength roll, I might end up actually breaking the sword, which would
Alright,
not
no.
be good.
What about this? Rock and I are decent sword fighters. You're the bargaining expert. You do that.
I'm not the fucking.
Yes,
I
you
will
are.
roll because I've got the highest, but I'm not the
You
bargaining
are the
expert.
He is not an expert.
I always fail the important fucking
In
ones.
my eyes, you are the
No.
expert.
I like
Sorry.
that he always fails the important ones, and you guys are like, you are the expert, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you can't possibly fail again, so we're good.
Yeah.
We'll do a little sword demonstration. You be there, hyping everyone up, trying to sell the swords. How about that?
Okay.
I'm not sure though that will really relate to them the quality of the swords. Just because you guys are good sword fighters, it doesn't necessarily.
Well, no, we can do a demonstration, like cut some bamboo or stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like cut some wood or, get some.
What you're basically saying is we should make a medieval infomercial.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can figure out how to do pop-up browser windows here, we're set.
Everybody take a card. So,
Yay.
Oh, training time. Russ,
Stop. Numbers to letter.
Play immediately.
what?
Only the pluses remain. Merely discard all cards which do not give you a temporary skill plus.
I think that's
No!
Okay, and numbers to letters. Anything that gives you a temporary plus, you have to trade in and change. So whatever you have left is changing.
I think everybody just discard all your shit and draw something new with
I
those
don't have
two.
anything.
Oh,
I don't have any skill pluses myself.
I've got a skill 5, so I'll take one more card,
okay.
which is
Alright, so I lose literally everything.
Literally
Cthulhu.
everything.
Yay.
Oh, there goes the 7. I was gonna give it to you, Russ, but
That's okay. It's okay. I roll 7s. You should have seen me the first. You should have seen me, a couple of years ago. My essence level was just like skyrocketing.
okay.
I started out as a non-mage, and now I'm kind of magey.
Look, since you've been to Bleakmere a few times, would you care to do the honors of going to get the swords? And
Sure, I'll do the bargaining to get the swords.
Yeah, you
Also,
just-
I think a box of 20 spearheads would probably be good too.
Okay, I'll go then in the morning. I'll go to the embassy, go to the bank, grab my Tri-Kingdom's money, jump back to you, give you all the money, and then
How
you
much
can go.
money are you giving him? How much? Because you've only got a finite amount of this shit left. So how much is in there? How much are you taking?
I have over 2 million blood notes.
How much are you? How much are you taking out to give to him?
I'll give him, let's say, a vehicle costs 5,000 blood notes. I'll give him 10,000. Have fun.
Oh.
They got so
Okay.
much good shit here.
Yeah. Alright, I'll give you 10 grand.
I'm guessing I'm going as pack mule, am I?
Yeah, sure. I'll give him 10 grand.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, let's do this in the right order. So I go there, and then let my drop my luck roll. Okay, I go back to them. I then take only. Do either of you have trumps of each other?
I have a trump of myself that I can
Okay.
give.
Give it to,
He's got a fucking hay bale of money. He's like,
give your trump to Kinley temporarily.
Okay.
I'm going to trump Kinley over to Bleakmere, and then you call him over to you. I'll wait back here when you guys are ready. Trump
The only problem with this slight plan is my trump that I have of me will not work at the moment.
Right, because he changed into a human.
well, no, it's broken permanently. Your trump
Yeah.
of you is permanently.
Not work at the.
I've changed anyway.
It's you've got a piece of paper.
Yeah, but you have a trump of yourself. Look, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so there we are.
Is it permanent? Like, as in, if I ever go back though to like residual self-image, I have to still do a whole new one.
There's a higher skill that is actually known by somebody called Paint the Essence of the Person, where
Yeah.
and that one stays regardless of your form.
I just didn't know if I ever went back to being original, whether it would reactivate.
I just mark off that trump so you don't.
I'm working on that.
So I give Kinley a trump of me.
Yeah. Then I take
something to remember you by.
Kinley to Bleakmere,
Luck
and
roll.
then Kinley
Hold
will
on.
call you.
Wait. Oh, this is the planning stage. Go ahead and plan. Sorry.
And then Kinley will call you to him, and I'll stay back at the at our little apartment for when you guys arrive.
Yay!
Do you want to pay for the apartment for today? Because otherwise, it's like, dog, get the fuck out.
I'll pay your cost.
Okay.
Do you have a trump of? Hold it. There's one problem with this. If I'm using a trump of myself, how do we get back?
To me.
Because you don't have a trump of Kinley.
No, you.
The trump of the rock is
No, you come back to me.
in Bleakmere.
You go to Freddy.
You go to me, and then you pose it to him. I wait back at the apartment.
Oh, okay, got it. That'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
By
Now,
the
Rock,
way,
do you know anything about this money, Rock?
Pay Puddlefoot 20 blood notes.
What do you mean? Do I know anything about money?
This money. Do you know anything specifically about this money?
Yeah, we bought a car for 5,000 blood notes.
That's it? You don't about the notes themselves.
No.
You know nothing else.
Oh, they are counterfeit.
Excellent. Give me an acting roll, Rock, to not be nervous while fucking breaking the law and doing shit. If you're like, nah.
Sorry, Freddy. What did you say when you were just before?
Pay Puddlefoot 20 blood notes when you see him. He's the little elf translator.
Great.
Okay, I am slick as a...
Rock is a fucking good actor because Freddy completely falls apart anytime he's like even thinking about fucking breaking the law because he knows that they're after him and shit like that. So, right. And
So our bargain roll, right?
Maybe.
Kinley's going to do the bargaining.
Let's see. Here's the deal for the swords. They're wanting 20 blood notes each. For the spearheads, just spearheads, they're wanting like 4 blood notes each.
Okay, so 20 spearheads. 4 times 20 is 80, plus we're going to get 5 swords. 5 swords.
What?
That was 10 blood notes.
20 blood notes each for the
20,
swords.
okay, so that's 200.
Now,
No, it's 100. 5 times 20 is 100, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So 180 blood notes, good. Okay.
Plus 20 for Puddlefoot, because essentially what happens is when you guys show up and you start speaking in English, the guards go, oh, these assholes again. Then they send up for Puddlefoot, and this weird house elf looking fucker comes down. He's like, how y'all doing? And he speaks in Hick American. And he is the closest you can get to a translator here. And then he's happy to run you all around. Now, also some interesting shit while you guys are shopping in just the weapons district. They have a lot more shit here if you're wanting to actually look around the market. But for a dozen arrows, it's 7 blood notes. And these look like they would pass there. They also have a compound bow, which would be the pride of place for somebody's wall. That's very expensive at 50 blood notes. We're talking like it's horn and wood and shit, and it's definitely handmade. Everything here, or that seems to be. They also have weird shit like sniper rifles and shit. But they also have a very special sword called Fuck the Fae sword.
Fuck the what?
Fuck the Fae. It's
Fuck the Fae.
It's got iron, silver, and magic all wrapped up in it. And those are 80 blood notes, and they're guaranteed to fuck the Fae.
Okay. I'm going to get a compound bow. How much does that cost?
Compound bow, the basic price is 50 blood notes. They're fairly expensive, but it might so. You don't know.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. And I'll get 100 arrows. That's how many blood notes per arrow?
They sell them in groups of 12 for 7 blood notes for 12 arrows.
Oh, okay. So 144 arrows.
Great. Yeah. So 12 times 7
I'm
is
sorry.
whatever.
12 by 7? Oops.
That gives you a gross of arrows.
Yeah. 12 by 7 is 84, plus 50, plus 200 previously is 334 blood notes.
I'm guessing you'd like to buy some backpacks and stuff like that so that Kinley can carry all this shit.
Yep.
As many as you want at 10 blood notes each.
All right, how much does it take to carry all this shit?
2 backpacks is enough. You haven't really bought that much, but they do have a lot of other neat shit you can buy here if you want it.
I was just saying, we're not just stocking up on as much as we can basically spend and carry.
Yeah, if you want to, but the swords aren't going to be too popular. The spearheads probably will be.
You've only got 20 of them right now.
Yeah, so
Every
if
20
you want to buy
is a
like
new.
200 spearheads, we can do that.
All right. Let's see. You get another mark off another 100 blood notes in backpacks, and then mark off more money for the spearheads.
I just love the image of it.
Okay, so 80 spearheads. At what were the spearheads each?
I believe. Let me double check
20.
here. Six blood notes per spearhead.
Right.
Because we got plenty of money. How laden is Kinley now?
Give me a strength roll. You may be doing more strength rolls later, Kinley.
Yep.
He's going. He's keeps forgetting that he's got all this shit on him, and he almost knocked over a stand when he turned to look at. You were like, "How you doing?" You turn and stand wobbled. The guy's grabbing it, and going, da, 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 da. He says, "Yeah, they speak different languages here. Only Puddlefoot speaks fucking English, but he speaks the other 3 languages that are here."
Oh, you should make your roll.
Yeah, let's say.
Oh yeah.
Language rolls. That's true. How many languages?
I want to understand what the fuck you're saying.
Just try 3 learn rolls, and if you make any of them, then I'll fucking
3.
look them up. Yeah, it's a bunch of different languages here.
Fumbled one.
All right, yeah. The guy who's going da da da, he's saying, "I bite when I blow."
I made the second one in a quarter.
Got it. Tri Kingdoms.
I know them all. If you want me to just tell them.
Please. What's the middle one that you have listed?
Georgian.
Great. Make a note that you've picked up Georgian at Learn. So.
AKA Zamoran. That's the logo.
Yeah. Good old
Okay,
Zamoran.
hold it. I'm going to need spelling.
Yeah, hold on.
Georgian, I'm just using the state of Georgia.
The other Georgia. There you go. Anyway, let's see. Other shit that they have, rugged clothing, including footwear, is 7 blood notes per. Grappling hooks, lanterns, rope. They got rope that is lightweight, not sucky. That would look super. It'd be heavy as shit, but you could get every 10 meters is 5 blood notes. Kinley could probably handle like 100 meters of it if you wanted to just try it out on him.
I don't think we'll bring back rope. Maybe the grappling hooks.
They're folding grappling hooks. It definitely, those would be harder to move because it's a pretty specialty item. It's like, do you need a grappling hook? Maybe, or unless you're very clever and figure out somebody to sell them to. Grappling hooks are only 5 blood notes each.
All right. Well, let's stick with what we got. We got 5 swords, 100 spearheads.
He's still moving though.
Yeah, I know.
Shows Kinley
we got
loaded
5
with
swords, 100 spearheads, a compound bow, and 144 arrows. Do we want to get more?
You might be able to strap a motorcycle or two to him if you wanted to.
Okay, 100 more spearheads.
Jesus. All right. Mark off money, the same 10 more bags and 5 more bags and then money for the 100 spearheads.
Logan, sorry to be a pain, but could you post the spelling for the name of the place that gate goes to, from the book?
Cursed Pagoda?
Cursed Pagoda.
Cursed Pagoda.
Yeah.
Pagoda, right?
Yeah, like
pagodas?
That's right.
Okay, Pagoda.
There you go. Yes. Later, you can live in a pagoda. It'll be awesome.
It'll be cursed.
Yes.
All right, how's Kinley doing now with the 200 spearheads?
Give me a strength roll to see how you're doing, because I know how much he can actually hold, but this is his moment by moment thing.
Bam, 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 Conan.
He's just sitting there like looking at some food, like I might be hungry, and he's like reaching out his hand, and it's just festooned with bags. And the guy's like, "Oh Jesus!"
All right, great. Give me another gross arrows.
All right, go ahead and mark off the money for it.
I can't remember what arrows were, so there were 140. There were something for 12. 20 for 12.
7 for 12.
7 for 12. All right.
There you go.
All right, I think we're done.
I don't know. He's still fucking twitching.
Yeah. I think we're done. We
You want to strap a semi to his head and see how that works?
Well, we could probably do that.
They do have semis here.
All right, so that was out of 5,000 counterfeit blood notes.
Just to mention it, they also do sell magic items here.
They
They won't work. They're not fog, Matt. They're not fog items.
No, they'll work.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm not getting too greedy. We're good. Kinley may fall over.
Yeah.
I gave you 10,000, by the way. Not 5.
I have 8.
Yeah, okay.
8,000. You gave me 8,000.
I gave you 10.
How much did you spend? That's the important thing.
16, 18.
Okay. Subtract that from 10,000. That's how much I...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, all right. He's just calling it 8 and spending tips. Okay. Cool. No problem. Yeah, people.
It's so fun. No, you gave me 8. What? Where's the other $2,000? I gave you 10. No, 8. It's really. It's
no problem. You give Puddlefoot extra money. You do some spreading around money. Everybody's really happy, and people will come out to watch Kinley like stagger around and shit like that. He's just kind of slowly wandering off, and you're pretty much guiding him. He's got a hole for looking out of, and the rest of him is gear.
Okay, so I bracelet Freddy in a discreet location, trump his back.
You guys go down. All this shit's up in like big tree platforms and stuff. So you take the elevator back down. Puddlefoot sees you into the forest, and he's like, hey, because he's made a bunch of money, so he's fucking delighted. He's a little obsequious, but he seems like he's, other than talking like a fucking redneck all the time, he seems okay. He goes,
Thank you very much.
Y'all take care now, you hear?
Yeah.
And it's weird to see a fucking house elf that's a hick. And so he fucks off. You go over and you go, and Freddy goes, Oh yeah. His wrist vibrates, and yeah, you guys are now in communication.
So
Okay, cool.
once they call me, I pull them back through.
The Trump connection comes through. You're hoping it's from Freddie because if it's not, it could be some
Oh
force
no,
from
they
beyond.
call me. They call me.
I
Yeah,
call Freddie.
Yeah, you call
And
Freddie,
Freddie's
and then
gonna
Freddie
say trumping
you.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you guys get pulled back through. It shows some kids come running over to where you were and look around. What happened to the slow man? What happened to the man made of spears? He's gone. Oh, he took the spears and left. Yeah, and it shows like some fucking bandits who are getting ready to rob your asses, and they're like,
Okay, now, Freddie, I gotta tell you, with counterfeit money, the more of it you use, the more likely you are to be caught.
I'm aware.
So I just dropped. Well, you know, you don't have unlimited amounts of money then.
I'm aware. We
Okay.
haven't been spending that much of it.
Yeah, we use real money to buy the cars, but you do not want to spread around more than
I'm aware.
5,000 of this stuff, and then wait a very long time.
oh,
We haven't been-
they've gotten past that a bit, I think. So yeah, you take card, Russ. You are quite correct. There may be people already looking for them, and unfortunately, it's like, where did you get this from? The weird human guys who don't speak our language and use Puddlefoot. Cut to Puddlefoot being nailed to a board. We wish to talk to you now. Okay. So yeah.
Okay, so I got an insight. So I want the next extra dimensional spell. I'll go look that up. Give me a second.
Well. As soon as you get done with that, then you get to do math.
Yay, math.
Yes,
Yay.
math. Because what I want you to do is ask me prices of the shit you bought. We'll get it all totaled up, and then you'll end up getting a quarter of that value because Matt will fail his bargain roll. So
Yep.
that's the basic formula
Well,
we're
the
going with.
swords.
All right, so let's do the bargain roll first, so
No.
I can.
No. First is math,
Okay.
then is bargain roll. Because I have
Well,
to
yeah,
know.
we're going to sell all of it. I just wanted to save you some time by quartering everything, but okay,
No,
that's cool.
I'm good with doing it my way. So
That's good.
the spearheads and stuff. Let's see the base. We're gonna talk base prices and shit for now, and other things are gonna be taken off of this, like various taxes and bribes to the right people, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of hand waving over, because in all societies there's a lot of people who want your money and will get it. So, arrows. Every 12 arrows, see how convenient that is? One carve.
Okay. Let me see here. I got to go to my.
Yeah.
Okay. So one carve for 12. Go ahead.
Well, how many 12s do you have? You bought them in 12s, which is good. How many?
24.
Okay, so 24 carve. Just keep like a running total and stuff.
Got it.
And then your spearheads, each one 2 carve.
Okay, that's 400 carve.
Okay. And swords, each sword,
5 swords.
1 Sauron.
5 Sauron.
Yeah, you guys didn't go crazy with swords, so I'll assume you might be able to sell everything that you got. What else do you have?
The compound bow, the very fancy.
Oh, the fancy ass compound bow. That will go with. Let's see. I will go with 1 Sauron for that. A normal
Really?
bow. Yeah, a normal bow here is only 3 carve.
Okay, so 1 Sauron for a compound bow. Got it.
I will
All
make
right,
a
Maddie.
Fancy
I
bow.
got it.
Is that everything?
Make the roll. That's it.
Can you convert it all into carve so that we can do math easier?
1 Sauron is 50 carve, right?
10.
5, 10 carve, right? Okay, sorry. I'm still doing down is a little screwy for me. So it's 500 carve plus another 100 plus 400 plus 24, 1024 carve.
Cool. Cool.
Getting ready to divide that by 4.
Cool. All right. So now, let's see. Well, hold on. I will pull up my calculator because I'm going to do the prices thing.
Wait,
Give me a second here.
Can you support Kindle or?
Wait. 1024 carve. Is it 1024 carve? Or
Yes, we managed to do a power of 2. Go figure.
weird. Okay,
1024.
so the first thing I'm going to
1,000
do.
in binary.
First thing I'm going to do is multiply it by 0.93% because you rent the space again to sell your shit from the guy. You've already got your merchanting licenses, so that's cool. And yes, you can support Kinley on his bargain roll.
Oh.
Now is your chance.
No!
He puts you at a -10 because he fucking hates you. The Rock
Did you
is
fumble
like
your bargain roll?
it just shows the Rock staring into space, and you're like, "Come on, guys!" And Freddy's like, "You can have this for free. It's not worth that much. How about another box of fucking arrows to go along with that?"
I told you I'd say that.
I know, it's all right. So times 0.93 times 0.25
equals 238 carve. So
we get 2 Sauron 38 carves.
Correct. Hooray! Merchanting.
Yay.
Yeah, well.
Poor Kinley.
Yeah,
He just
Do you want any of that?
No, hold on. Whoa. 238 cars.
Well,
That's
and 2/25ths, but I absorbed that as 2.
Oh, that's right. It's 10 carve to the Sauron.
That's 20 Sauron, 38 cars.
Oh, good deal.
Oh, 23 Sauron, 8 cars. Yeah.
What? If we divide that by 10, it should be 23 Sauron. It's the 10 carve to a Sauron?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that means
23
Sauron. Okay.
So you take a card for math. Math is evil.
I'm doing that with decimal. Yeah.
I tried to make this money system easy. I didn't model it on the old English one, which is nice of me.
Yeah, as soon as I get okay. So I'll take 13 Sauron. You take 10, or do you want 11, or what are we gonna do?
I'll take 10, whatever.
Okay.
Cool. You guys split up the money. Despite your amazing bargaining, you're still flush in the zone now.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I got 14 Sauron and.
Well, you actually have enough if you want. Oh, by the way, you guys do get to see a broom during your time here if you'd like to know what it looks like.
We already know it.
Jolly good. Since you get to see it, you can give me evidence analysis roll as you look at the donut-shaped bluish silvery coin which emanates small wisps of fog from it.
What are we giving a roll, sorry?
Evidence analysis. I'm looking for at least by... Well, that's good enough. Okay, so Freddy, you're thinking that like the magic items that disappear if they leave the zone, this might as well.
Okay.
So I suggest keeping your money in Saurons as much as possible, unless you have something set up here, of course.
Okay, so Carve can go poof. I got a half evidence analysis too.
Carve? No. Broom? Yes.
The big one.
Oh, broom. Okay.
Brum, 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 brum.
Brum, brum, yeah.
Right.
Okay. May go poof. Really, they've got a currency that disappears. Their highest level of currency can disappear into the ether.
If you leave these lands.
If you leave the zone.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
These guys aren't probably hopping around zones as much as we do.
I wasn't listening. I was still doing math. So.
By the way, that's the 8 cards that we got from all that. 4 each, yeah? 4 each.
4 each? Okay, sure.
Cool.
You guys are pretty flush now.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're not doing too bad now. Okay.
Let's go kill things.
All right, well, what do you want to do there?
I don't know.
Can we translate the book?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to look into it further.
Well, unless we have a spare sentient being to kill, then I don't think we can.
Well, there are those echo.
Are they sentient?
I don't know, maybe. Why did you ask the people?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be quite tricky to like tie one up and sacrifice it. Plus, we have to chant in Ozo, which none of us speak.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking about gating. Okay.
No, they're just going to sacrifice to Satan. Hail Satan!
I thought he meant sacrifice it for the sword.
No.
Yeah, he does need to kill something quick.
No, he doesn't.
Only if I draw it.
Aw, come on, don't ruin Logan's fun.
Yeah. What is sorry? Ozo is spelled Ozo Z-O, is it, or is it? How does it
I
spell?
put an H on the end.
Yeah, I put an H on the end as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Just making notes.
Mm.
All right.
And which species is this the primary language of?
It doesn't go by species. It goes by geographic location.
And from what Renee was saying, this is not a common language. It's a kind of more like a dead language, I guess. It's like Latin, I guess.
Yeah.
Like not everyone reads it.
Take a card, Matt. Well done.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh, round three. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, well, unless there's anything anyone else has that they want to do here, or we could go somewhere else where we know there's something need doing. Time is kind of running away from us.
But you get to see a new zone, so
Yeah.
We're doing good. We can take a mission in this zone.
I don't have a lot of missions in the zone. It's pretty much if the PCs are interested in the zone and doing shit, then I make missions. If they just stop by and shit, then it's definitely not worth the prep time. And the last 5 times people have been in the zone, they went, fog, neat, leaving, bye.
Right. Okay.
There's actually one little experiment I want to try, but it would involve either buying some shitty magic item or going to the fog wall and trying to find one. But what I want to try is I want us to try and see if we can pocket one of the magic items, go to another zone, and see if it's still in your pocket when you do it.
I'm guessing if it's something where if they leave the zone here, I think there's just the moment you pocket it, it'll probably go bye-bye.
That's also something.
Theoretically, it's leaving the zone.
Because we haven't really experimented with them. So how does pop work?
So I've got something called single item pull pocket, and I don't understand what the pull is, and it doesn't seem to be. The nice benefit of this spell is you can pull one item at a time. Only holds stuff. Does that mean multiple things can be there, and I can just whip one out at a time?
Could you read the spell to me? The description?
You are utilizing an extra dimensional pocket, which is extremely limited and only holds any amount of stuff weighing 5 kilograms or less and be able to be hidden in a normal trench coat. The nice benefit of this spell is that you can pull one item at a time. Example, player writes a lockpick set, night, fake ID. The item is supposed to be specified. He wants to get the fake ID, you can just pull that out.
Yeah, there you
go.
go.
Multiple items, yeah.
You've just got a weight limit of 5 kilos.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I am one step away from Santa bag.
So why don't we just, since we're flushed and we don't really have anything to spend the money on right now, go and buy a shitty magic item from the magic store, go back to our room, pocket the item, see what happens.
Well, if we go back to the room, it'll disappear. We have to pocket it here.
Oh, no, in this room. So we're not doing magic.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Let's go do that.
So we're gonna go to the fog wall.
No, we're gonna buy one because it's safer.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to go to the fog wall? We can if you want.
I haven't been there yet, but
It's up to you. We can go there.
doesn't bother.
Okay. Well, let's do the safer option. Logan, we buy a random 2 Sauron magic item.
Done?
Okay.
Yeah, you get something small you could easily pocket. That's a single piece thing, yeah.
Okay, we go back to our rented apartment, and who wants to pocket it?
Who's got space to pocket it? That's a good question there.
Well, I'll take the book out and.
Okay.
So no, is it a magic item or a weapon? Just an item.
Magic item.
Miscellaneous item that's all one piece.
I'll take the book out, and I will attempt to pocket the magic item.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
It's full magic in its own, isn't it?
Yes, thank God you said.
Hey, I try harder.
Yay!
Okay.
Nice.
Can you pull it out if it's still there?
We have to go to another zone, don't we?
Well, no. First check. If it goes into another extra dimensional pocket, gets rid of it.
Is it still there? I put it back out again.
It's gone.
Yep.
Matt was correct. Matt, take 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was what I figured too.
Yeah, well, it's good to know these things.
Yeah.
It's good to know these things. Has anybody ever cast full rules here?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the full rules?
Unlimited magic, 1300s tech, anything above all draw agents.
1300s tech, and what does it cost to make tech that's more advanced work? What is that will times?
Let me check. I think that was also unlimited, actually. 1 moment.
Right. I repocket the book. Yeah!
Oh, nice.
Finally!
Wow.
You crit. Good job, man.
Did.
It's times 5. Yes.
Times 5. Okay, that's not bad. So this is a pretty decent zone for, Just got to hide that tech and not use it in front of people.
Yeah.
But that's not that hard.
No. The only inconvenient thing now, the what you get to find out through your really bad thing is this nation speaks what they call it something else, but it's French. And other nations speak other languages. It's not divided up by the races, because in this nation, you've seen at least 4 different races. You guys make 5. So there's various different races that live here, but they're speaking the kingdom's language, not the by their race or whatever. But then there's actually, Freddie has to brief you on anything else, because they had the fucking French Whisperer in the other day. So,
they have four kingdoms, and each one is basically its own their own kingdoms basically.
Yeah, I did. I read that. Don't worry about it. I'll reread your excellent briefing on the boards.
No, we didn't really go that deep into the other kingdoms, so we don't know too much about them.
But they speak other languages. That makes sense.
Yeah. They speak French, Russian, Ozo, and Yeldish.
Okay.
All languages.
There may be some other languages as well, but yeah.
Is this one of those things where, like Americans traveling, where one language is like the lingua franca?
That information he does not yet have.
Okay. Cool. Because
how big the zone is. We don't know where the other kingdoms are. We do know that there are stories of kingdoms being swallowed up by the fog and disappearing.
Okay.
So
do we know what this kingdom is called? The one that speaks French?
It's in the notes on that file.
Okay.
It's Peru, I think. Or at least that's the name of the city. I don't know if we know the name of the entire kingdom.
Okay, that's cool.
Is that the name of the kingdom, Logan? Peru? Or is that just the name of the capital?
No, it's the capital of this district type thing.
But we don't know the name of the entire kingdom.
Not yet.
Okay, can we find out? Can we do research?
With your guys' fucking French? No. No, you can't. You bring a French speaker, damn it.
Well, I did note lingua franca because I'm hopeful. I can just build up my French if I want to use this zone. I like this zone, so
Yeah,
I might do stuff here.
It's got some interesting stuff, but yeah, it's one of those things where if people are like, we want to go adventuring in that zone, then I will fucking start making adventures for it. Or I'll make one or two adventures for it, and then see if they actually go to the zone.
And then see if that actually happens. Yeah, that's
sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Yeah.
I had the group last night where I had lots of stuff ready for them, and they started saying, "Why are we going back there?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Entire improv session.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Yeah.
Actually, if somebody can make a French roll, I'll tell you the name of the kingdom.
Sure.
You just wander around and assault people and go, Kingdom! Kingdom!
Nope. Yeah.
Chookland. Yes. Chookland.
How do you spell that?
2 O's.
Chookland?
Uh-huh.
CHOOKLAND?
Uh-huh.
Paste it.
Chookland, okay.
Yeah, he's got it.
CHOOKLAND?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I will fucking add basically it'll probably be next season for more adventures here if people are expressing interest. It'd be a good thing to ask people about because a lot of people pretty much I've discovered from the Tri-Kingdoms where I had made a couple adventures and then forgot about them because it's been so long since the players have gone there, that unless they speak the language, they're pretty much like, no.
Yeah, we basically just use that to buy magic items and then fuck off.
Yeah, which is fine.
I'll build up my French. That's cool. That's cool.
Well, it's nice that it's only one language to worry about here.
Oh, boom. No magic for you. Here comes the fumble card.
Here comes the fumble card.
No, I'm planning a pause on that.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
But you never spend hero points on this.
Okay.
For that I am.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is what happens when you spend a hero point.
No pause.
Pause suck.
What the fuck?
Pause suck.
Fucking hell. Full pause later.
You have the magic points for that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Over time I do.
Yeah, he spends a long time between each cast.
That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You're right, Freddie.
Yeah, thank you, Freddie. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't help when someone gives you a -10 to the roll either.
You still failed it even without that.
It doesn't matter. Still.
Yeah, you fucked him the second time.
Yeah.
All right, so where would you like to go next? Oh, Kenley. Sorry, Tyrone.
It's a trick if I like